Alright, what's going on, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all some of the pickups that we got in the new year for Jacq and Key Boutique. So over here on this rack is just kind of the first week of stuff. And over here we got like 2 days worth of thrifting. This, I think, all of this stuff right here, that's like the second week. So, and all of these t-shirts right here, all New Year's stuff. So 2020, we got a whole lot of new stuff coming. Everything you see in my hand right here is already listed on the Depop at Jacq and Key, so go see what's on there. But I'm gonna still show y'all. So starting out, we got this windbreaker from Foco. Real nice color scheme on it. Yeah, I'll try it on for y'all real quick. Trying over this stuff. If I can't fit it, I'm not gonna try to get into it. Yeah, with the Adidas pants, you know, windbreaker vibes. So that's the first windbreaker. Got a Pro Player. This is vintage Pro Player. Right there on the tag. Indianapolis Colts, NFL. Crew neck sweatshirt. Crew necks of sports teams always go pretty good. And this is a vintage Pro Player, which is a really sought after vintage brand in the sports collectors market, you know what I mean. So that's the Colts right there. On to the next thing we got up is this vintage Adidas University of Florida Gators hoodie in blue, and I think this is a size small. Y'all excuse me if it sounds like my voice is a little deeper. I'm trying to knock this ain't been feeling too well the past days, but I'm getting better, so please excuse me if I sound a little under the weather. Yeah, this is a small. I can tell by how. Yeah. Any Florida fans out there, this will be up on the shop for you if it ain't sold by the time you get there. So at this point, stuff's starting to sell quicker than we can get it listed. I know if any of this stuff was posted already, a lot of it would be getting asked about and getting sold. So I guess it's a good problem to have. This right here is crazy. The purple and teal Columbia sportswear. The fleece. Yeah. This is a definite 90s vibe right here. I gotta lint roll it because I don't know if y'all can see, there's a whole lot of cat hair on here. Looks like just chilling. Cozy boys for the win. Get into these t-shirts. I'm gonna save this one for last because that's a Kentucky piece right there. I really like that. We're gonna start out with this Grateful Dead 2013 Steal Your Face t-shirt. Start artwork from their album Steal Your Face. So that's up on our Depop right now at Jacq and Key, JACQ ANDKEI. Some of y'all might not know who this man is, but one of my favorite historical leaders. This is Haile Selassie, Ethiopian ruler and leader in Africa. One of the greatest men that ever lived right here. A lot of people have said that he looks like Nipsey. I kind of see it if you've seen pictures of them side by side. And both of them really made a huge impact and influence on a lot of people. So I actually think I might take this down from the Depop and keep it in my personal collection for a little bit. That's why I got it priced the way I do. I don't even think it's got any likes, because many people might not know who this man is, but the GOAT. Next up, we got this Jurassic Park t-shirt. It's not vintage, it's modern, but it's a licensed t-shirt, officially licensed Jurassic Park. So movies, classic movies always go really well. Classic American movies, you know, people are always trying to relive those moments in time, so something like this will definitely go well on our shop. Bring that nostalgia back for the UK students. This is something that you might like. This is actually a UK staff shirt right here, but it says UK staff on the back, and then on the front it says living on campus. The smart choice, and it's from the year 2000, 2001. It's got a Fruit of the Loom best tag on it, and that's a vintage tag right there. Like I said, it's from the year 2000, so it's 20 years old right there. We officially vintage after 20 years, baby. Next up, I actually thought this was a Grateful Dead shirt, and once I did my research on it, I found out that it wasn't. But when I found this picking through, I was like so excited. I still am, because the design on it is amazing, but it's a liquid blue shirt, and they're the manufacturers of the Grateful Dead merchandise. So it's easy to distinguish one of their shirts. It's like tie-dye, different tie-dye patterns, but like bright colors and whatnot. And the Grateful Dead shirts, those go for, the original ones go for hundreds of dollars. So I thought I had found something good, but these are more modern. This is 2016 right here, but the print on it is great. Next up, got this Walking Dead t-shirt. The Walking Dead returns October 12 Sundays, and it's from the year 2014, right on there. So The Walking Dead, pick that up. Like I said, those kind of like cult TV shows and movies of American culture, there's always going to be a market for people wanting that merchandise to be able to wear it and let their friends know that that's a show that they watch, or you know what I'm saying, that they enjoy. This right here, vintage PP Jeans London. I don't know if I'm saying it right. If I'm wrong, correct me please in the comments, so I'm not mispronouncing how the brand was supposed to be said. So I'm gonna say PP Jeans. It might be Pepe Jeans. Who knows? Pepe. Because, you know, you got that London going on, that French vibe, so Pepe. Pepe. This right here, I've definitely learned my lesson with these. This is already sold, so by the time y'all are seeing this, this will be shipped out and probably in the customer's possession. But we recently found a Heisenberg. It was this Walter White sketch right here, the Heisenberg sketch. And it said Heisenberg. That one sold for $17 shipped on Depop. This one I picked up because I knew if that one sold for $17 shipped, I could at least get that much out of it. So posted this one up, and this one sold fairly quick. Like I said, this was bought this year and it's already sold. Today's the 14th. I think I got this on the 28th. Or something like that. I don't know. But no, I got this on January 8th. Picked this up on January 8th, and then it sold on January 13th. So this sold for $20 shipped. So after fees, PayPal, Depop, all of that stuff, it'll probably be about $14 and some change. And the shirt was $1. So got a good deal on it. It was a green tag shirt, so that's like 1,000% profit right there. We in business to make money. Ain't that what Nip said? So this piece right here, Planet Hollywood, Walt Disney World. This is the first Walt Disney World Planet Hollywood tee I found, and it's got a crazy print on the back from the year 1995. So I was one when this shirt was produced, and it's the NTA Annual Conference, Disney MGM Studio, New York Street, and it's November 14th, 1995. Oh, I'm actually gonna probably keep this in my collection as well, because November 14th, well, not 1995, but November 14th, that's the very first sale we made on our Depop shop. So that's memorable right there. That date is always gonna be a memorable date for us. November 14th. We have that shirt. Somebody asked about, oh yeah, that's the, you know what I'm saying, that's like the anniversary of our business getting off the ground. Right here we got a Key West, USA. Tag on it is Carolina Smile. It's definitely got that vintage vibe going to it. Shirt's kind of like white with this kind of little black detailing through it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Got the purple collar, purple sleeves right there. And then the graphic print on it is just pops right out at you. You definitely notice somebody wearing that. And last but not least, this is one of my favorite Kentucky pieces that I found. It says, let me hear you say it. Show me the Wildcats. And then it's from Mr. T's, 1997. So this shirt is it's a little over 20 years old. The graphic print on this is just ridiculous. It's faded in perfectly. It's got a small hole on the back right there, and a little bit of dirt, but that just adds to the character of the shirt. It's over 20 years old, so what do you expect? That's it for those tees. Those are the things that are already up on the Depop. Now I'm gonna go through these racks right here. So got this Polo Sport tank top in a size medium. If it doesn't sell long after posting it, I'll probably end up, I've been thinking about cropping it and then making a two-piece set, turning this bottom part into shorts. But I feel like it would have a real cool design with the back and then the front looking like that. And then just hem this up so it'll be like a crop top, and then she'll have the short set on. So I've been having that idea for tank tops, but I don't plan on getting into sewing until February. So I'm just kind of stacking up on ideas and garments that I want to start sewing and destroy them to create better stuff. That's what I'm doing with that. If it doesn't sell for the price point that we wanted at, because I know if I cut it up and make it better, it'll sell for even more than what I'm originally listed for. This Bahamas tie-dye t-shirt. Tie-dye waves back in for sure, especially going in the spring. Bahamas, Nassau. Nice little tie-dye right there. Got this American flag tie-dye. United we stand with the bald eagle. Come on, man. The flag just sets that shirt off right there. Next up, we got this Harley Davidson Central Nebraska Grand Island. That's the front of it, and then the back of it looks like that, with that real nice print on there. Next up, we got this Planet Hollywood Bringing the Stars Closer to You silver screen t-shirt in blue. The tag on it is actually Planet 2000, which is a lot different. For example, any other Planet Hollywood shirt that I've had has had that Planet Hollywood tag on it like that. That one has a Planet 2000 tag on it. For me, it makes it a little bit more rare. Sons of Anarchy, got this vibe right here. Picked this up in the t-shirt section, and it's in really great condition. It don't look like it's been worn too much, but it's nicely faded in. The screen print's still in good real good condition, no cracking on it or nothing like that. Next up, we got this AC/DC. I think this is a 2005. So this is 15 years old right here. It's got this merch box tag on it. AC/DC Highway to Hell Tour. It's a reprint of, I guess, this shirt from 1979. So this is a retro shirt, but it's still headed towards vintage because it's 15 years at this point. And I think they consider anything 20 years vintage in this day and age. The way these kids look at it is if it's older than them, it's vintage. So if they in high school and it's older than they are, they're gonna say it's vintage. And who are you to tell them they wrong? So next up, we got this Nike Air with the teal color on it with the purple Nike check and the Air on it. It's a screen printed, so it's more modern, but probably be able to get $15 out of that because it's still in really good condition. Next up, we got this Pac-Man t-shirt that was modeled by Key, and it says Blinky, Inky, Clyde, Pinky, one up and then ready. So that's officially licensed Pac-Man merch right there. And then we got this Just Do It. Again, that's modern, but the gradient that's on there with this color, it just pops real well. So when spring comes around, this probably will not be on our Depop anymore by then, but it's kind of sitting right now. Next up, we got this Winnie the Pooh Disney design, made in the USA. Real nice Winnie the Pooh, size medium t-shirt right there. So for all my vintage Disney lovers, you can buy this right here if it's still available by the time you're seeing this on our Depop. Next up, we got this this shit crazy. I thought this was vintage when I first picked it up just because of how faded it was, but this is actually not vintage. It's a modern t-shirt that I guess they designed to make it look vintage because the tag screen printed right here. They wasn't screen printing tags in the 90s and 80s. So right here it says 2018 Amaro Entertainment under license to provide merchandising. So it's officially licensed like Tupac Estate t-shirt. However, this isn't one of the vintage ones that go for the hundreds of dollars. But it's, like I said, they designed it like to make it look vintage. So it's got a single stitch on the bottom hem as well as on the shoulders, which is not like what they're doing nowadays. Nowadays they put 2 stitches. Just make sure you keeping an eye if you're ever trying to source some vintage. Alright, so next up we got this Kentucky Wildcats sweatshirt from Jersey Super Sweats in the size extra large. Cool neck vibes right there. Then we picked this Yu-Gi-Oh! 1996 Let's Duel t-shirt. This isn't up on our Depop. I don't think it will go up on there. Might have to find somewhere like eBay to sell this, but I know it's worth something because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to love that as a kid. I ain't watched it or played the cards since probably about 3rd or 4th grade, but that's a vibe for somebody that used to watch that or might still do as an adult. Next up, got this Levi's, you know, kind of basic, I don't even know what to call this, just a button-up shirt. Levi's red tag right there, and it's got a tag on the inside, Levi's. This was half off, got a good deal on that. Next up, we got this Calvin Klein sweatshirt, super comfy, super comfy. Calvin Klein jeans, right there, size extra large. Like I said, cozy boys for the win. Again. Next up, we got this Sean John jacket right here. This was, I think, $1. I'm not sure, but the zipper on it has been acting up. I don't even know if it's gonna stay. Cause I would hate for someone to get this and then like that happen. So yeah, this is definitely going back to the Goodwill today. We can't have that problems. That will get you a negative review. Tip: make sure you're checking out your garments for stuff like that, because if you send that out to someone and they zip up that and then it just rips open, like, you're gonna get a bad review straight up. You didn't inspect the garment well enough to know that everything was in good condition. So next up, we got this Pro Player Kentucky Wildcats pullover, size large. Got the pockets right here, pockets right there, then nothing on the back. Next up, we got this high cotton Russell Athletic extra large Kentucky sweatshirt. If you couldn't tell by now, Kentucky is a big theme of our shop. We want to definitely put a foothold on the vintage Kentucky market and establish ourselves as suppliers of that vintage Kentucky. Whenever you're looking for it, you know who to go to. Jacq and Key, they got it. Next up, found this Christian DIOR, and it's legit. I did the research, all of that on it. Christian DIOR, the suit, dry clean only. So this has, I haven't washed it. I do plan to steam it. It's got a little stain right there that needs to come out. Got this in the coat section for a really good deal. It's wearing Old Navy. You feel like Christian DIOR. I'm gonna try to get through the rest of this rack pretty quick. It's a lot more than I thought. In next week's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all everything on this side. So this was a lot more clothes than I thought over here. Let's go ahead and get through the rest of these. So vintage North Carolina Tar Heels TSI sportswear t-shirt. This was half off. Next up, we got this Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies t-shirt, embroidered right there, printed on Fruit of the Loom cotton tag. Got this Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt, officially licensed Pink Floyd 2013. So this is about 7 years old right here. Really nice graphic print on it, and it's super soft. This has been worn in really well. It's got that nice vintage t-shirt feel to it. And oh man, on the inside of it, it's even softer. Next up, got this Disney Store Eeyore Easygoing t-shirt in navy, size extra large. Got the Eeyore. Next item we got is a Gryffindor Harry Potter officially licensed 2000. So this shirt's 20 years old right here. Harry Potter Gryffindor. It says Gryffindor right there. Harry Potter on the sleeve. And some more detailing on the back right there. I don't even know what year the first Harry Potter movie came out, but I'm about to look it up because this is probably worth a lot more than I anticipate. Harry Potter is one of those cult movies, and if this is one of the original shirts right here, this would be worth probably like $75 to $100. Easy for someone to have it and be able to say this is from the very first Harry Potter movie. But I didn't watch them all or know, so if you know which shirt or which around which time, because I feel like I was around 6 or 7 when they started coming out. So next up, we got this crazy vintage NBC News Network t-shirt right here. It's American News Network, and it's got all the past NBC logos right here on the back. So y'all can see those different logos right there. So the one that they're using now. That was like one of the best picks. When you see a shirt like that, like, you just know that's vintage. That's got some age and character to it. Next up, we got this Jinko vintage. Got the Jinko large. If y'all know, if somebody knows watching who this character is, I would like to know if that's just like the Jinko character logo but it's got like a J in its forehead. Reminds me of Travis Scott vibes right there. That's the jean co. And I'm not sure if this is youth large. It says large. I don't know. Probably fit like a medium. To me, it probably feel like a schmedium. Schmedium. Next up, got this vintage jerseys, heavyweight 50-50 t-shirt, and it's just solid purple. Give me them Prince vibes right there. And I also got it because I plan on getting back into graphic design real soon, and being able to find shirts for $1 that are vintage. I want to kind of curate a collection of different one-of-one pieces, so unless I find another jersey's purple t-shirt like this will be like the only one from whatever collection I'm dropping a design on for Jacq and Key. So y'all keep y'all's eye out for that. Plan on picking graphic design back up real heavy starting in February along with sewing. So next up, we got this Disneyland, Walt Disney World 2009 t-shirt with all the different characters. You got Nemo right there. I don't know if that's Donald Duck. I don't know. I always forget his name. Goofy. You got Mickey over here. And then I think that's Spot. I'm not sure. And Buzz Lightyear with pink vibes for the ladies. Or the guys, if that's your color. And next up, we got this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2006. So this is 14 years old right here. 2006 Ninja Turtles. Got the daggers right there going into the pockets. Zips up. The hoodie. The green drawstrings right there. That is it for the first week of thrifting in January, and next week's episode I'm gonna be showing y'all everything that's on this rack. So I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek at some of the firest pieces on there. That's one. Got some Kentucky right there. Got some Nautica. So in next week's video, I'll be showing y'all everything that's on this rack right here. So stay tuned. Leave a comment below what your favorite item was in this video. So stay tuned, and I would love to know what your favorite item was from this thrift haul down below in the comments. Drop a few words. Let me know what you thought was a fire piece or what was trash if you thought it was trash. Everybody's style ain't the same, but I like to know what y'all are wearing, what some of y'all's favorite things are, what y'all are looking to wear in 2020. So shoot a couple words at me down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to reach back out to you. And if you have a question, leave it below in the comments, and I will try my best to answer it for you in the next video, or if it's something that can be responded to through a quick response on YouTube, I'll do that. Subscribe, like, and let all your friends know.